For both these clubs, it's the Dogs and the Bombers. Tim English and Bill Chambers. Good leap from English. Honeychurch fell over. McGrath, the #1 pick, got involved and contested footed in one early. Bailey Dale flicks it out. This is Norton. Dogs
zone there. Goddard knew it was going there. Cow was unable to get there. It was impressive last week too. Pretty ordinary kick. Didn't get back off the man enough, and McLean will have a set shot as a result.
Clear out play, team. Sack. Push out, please.
Well, umpire there looking very relaxed. Good to see. McLean directly in front, and that's a good ball.
Early stages in this game, but there was a little bit more of that contested ball work around the footy for the Dogs. Lin Jong cracking in hard, and they, good courage, Redpath. That was really brave. It was a bit unconventional almost, Hodgie, wasn't he? He had no regard for his own safety.
They will be buoyed by the fact they are creating that many opportunities with the aggressive nature in which they're playing here today. Bombers, in the meantime, are starting to get their teeth into the meat of this game. Handball backwards to Eastonwood. Finds Williams. Neat little kick from Williams to Wallace, who's been in most things as well. Good-looking kick to Bailey Dale.
Got the leading forward. It's just this part here they need a little bit of work on.
Haven't had a lot of easy shots. A lot of them have been in these sort of areas. Bailey Dale, that looking a little better. Yes, it comes back nicely. So the Dogs finally nail one.
McLean now sends it down the line. It was a good ball to Hunter, right on centre wing.
Glances inside, sees something that he thinks he's capable of making, and he's one of their guns. English, wide looping handball. Wood to Johannesson. Can he get a clean pickup? He does, and he gets a good look as well. And that's a ripping goal from the Dogs. Johannesson.
Front and centre in this centre bounce, Jake Stringer. Bill Chambers alongside of him. The young boy English, as Daisy said, has started pretty well and flipped that over the top. Dalhouse runs on. He got some attention as he kicked the ball. Oh, well done, Bontempelli. Stuck the 1 mid up. And it came back in his lap, and he knows he's a capable forward, Hodgie, and just showed what he can do there.
Yeah, they'll be frustrated with that, Essendon. They had Goddard down there to fly across, but just got a bit tangled with Brown and Bontempelli. And as you said, as a midfielder who sits at about 6'4", 6'5", who can play as a deep forward, he's very hard to match up on.
He's 193 centimetres, 93 kilos. In any era, he could be your gun centre forward or full forward even, for the perfect start to the second quarter, directly in front. Bontempelli makes no mistake.
Begley looking after him at the moment. Dalhouse. Bontempelli. Dixon. The evasive skills were good. Beautiful hand from Bontempelli. Funny little left-sider from Mitch Wallace. He gets an opportunity to redeem, and he nails the kick. Dogs have kicked 4 in a row.
The Dogs the other way can rebound by McRae.
And they do. The kick's got to hit Honeychurch. Brown. Big go at it, but it's still on. Hunter to Dalhouse. Dalhouse can keep going. Bontempelli wants it high. He can jump over the top of Hurley, but he missed. He missed the footy. Now the ground level skills for the big man. Brilliant play. He might get a free here. Bontempelli in the back, I reckon. And he does. Honeychurch okay. Bontempelli will like his chances here. So left foot snap around the corner here. Pretty standard sort of thing for this guy. Nicely done. Bontempelli makes it 5 in a row. He's got a couple.
First possession off the back of the square was Begley, and now Hooker again. When he gets going, he's very hard to stop. Stringer squirted the handball out. The young man Richards, who's got some leg speed, really well laid tackle on Orazio too, and In his second game, Ed Richards has been super impressive here this afternoon.
He looks really good. Look at this. Nice, strong tackle, but his effort before that was just as impressive. The ball was there, the Oppo player, and he went through and took both. He got physical contact, but also hit the ball as well.
Was tangled there with Brown. Green just got it away. Sard, what can they do here? McKenna's fast. He's fast. Dixon's got him, though. Dixon's got him. McKenna doesn't like it. And he really wants to introduce himself. McKenna not happy that he was run down. Dixon, great effort.
Distantly.
Brilliant to have Luke Hodge with us here. Special comments on 7 today. Full-time premiership player who's doing a fine job with the Brisbane Lions at the moment. They come back inside 50. Billy Gowers in front of Sard. And he got some great aerial height.
Smart kick. He's oversized on Sard. And sit him up in front of him, let him run and jump.
He's got a great vertical leap. Billy Gowers puts that one straight through. The Dogs hit back. Pelly spending a fair bit of time forward. Dalehouse timed his run front and centre to perfection and then held onto the footy. Sold it nicely. They get a one-on-one. Dunkley's a pretty good overhead mark. Can he compete? Can he get it? He can on the second. He did it really well. Used his body strength and remember his old man Andrew Dunkley well, BT was
absolutely
one of the great overhead marks. So just before half-time, almost on the siren, Josh Dunkley kicks an important late goal, his first of the afternoon. The Dogs' fifth of the quarter.
Percent of time in forward half, Dash, you mentioned it, this quarter for the Western Bulldogs. That is basically owning the footy. And they're going to do it again. They're going to lock it in. McLean wide, around Richards. Put McLean under the pump. Great handball, kept the arms free. Dixon inside 50 as a result, and Dunkley. They are just bombarding after bombardment here at the moment.
There must be something going on at this end. They've kicked 2 goals, 8 from set shots. It's a good kick if you compose before you get it. You can't rush the kick. A couple nice steps, compose yourself, and then
so he's taking his time. Perfect. Kick around the corner, got it. So the Dogs get an early one here in the third quarter. They lead it by 26.
He fought for that. There's no way he's having a shot at that.
No. He's not buying.
He's pulling the kick.
So let's have a look at how close Matty Suckling gets, and that'll determine whether Chris Donald lets it happen again. Never intending to go for it in the end. Offhand, Bontempelli quickly around the body. Goal! Got 3. Bontempelli.
A very smart pulled kick from Matty Suckling. We spoke earlier about just pulling the kick to the top of the goal square just so this can happen. When you got smarts with people with Bontempelli around the goals, kicked his 3rd goal.
But now, players starting to get a little fatigued. Can this game open up a little bit here now? Told to go, the patched up Zaharakis. McGrath. Brown over the top. Here comes Hunter.
Just very smart there by Hunter. Just sat in between 2 players, 2 Essendon players, and just waited for the kick. Read it early, left, took a good overhead mark, and smartly went back, just composed himself, didn't rush it, didn't try and square it up, backed himself to kick the goal.
A little bit of a dagger here, inside left goalpost required Hunter. 20-point margin, no problems at all. Hunter realised the importance of that one.
But it got to Bagley.
Very much so. Das, no doubt about it. Parrish tries to thread the needle. Lin Jong in the way again. Lin Jong now looks down there and Redpath on the lead. Knocked away from him, picked up by Williams. Williams lets it rip and goals for the Dogs. Williams's first goal in footy comes in game number 21. So the Bombers live on the back of that miss from Billy Gowers. This is going to be all Dogs. Bontempelli gobbled that up from a mile away.
So that was a poor kick as well. They had Bell Chambers out running by himself. Goddard put a good block on for him.
Inside they go. Dale. Bailey Dale now will get an easier shot than Gowers had. So Bailey Dale for goal number 2. Stringer looks set to come on. Dale won't have any problems from here. He's very reliable. did well in defence.
On the non-preferred, it's a pretty good ball. Well done, McKenna. And can he pick out a target here? He drives it long, Johannes. And Joe Danaher. Danaher's got it. Hands it off to Green. Oh no, he's muffed it right up. Ball still alive with a goal square. Richards.
You're 10 metres out.
Teammate there.
What about that from Big Joe? Just can't believe he handed it off. And he lets the Dogs off the hook there, Hodgie.
Go back. Yes, we're all for forwards, giving off easy goals and bringing your teammates into the game. Not when you're 15 points down with 6 minutes to go.
Fair enough. And he's having a bit of a giggle at himself as well, as I think he realises he probably should have done exactly that. They reload. McKenna. Bonampelli keeps the arms free. McLean can go all the way. I'm not sure Zaharakis can get him. McLean with a low burner. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. Dogs. Surely home now.
This is a lovely running bounce. Takes a couple, composes himself, then hits a goal. You did say before BT that Danaher was having a laugh at himself. As that was happening, he's gone to the deck, leant over on his knees and just shook his head. He realised it was a big error. Around the stoppages, they've contested, which has been a great result for him.
So, the Dogs, I guess the question is, can they repeat it? They've done it so well today. The former Dog, not so for him. But the Western Bulldogs have got up by 21 points.